What a weird game. Real Madrid 2, Villarreal 0. And I'm happy with the 3 points. I'm happy with the clean sheet. But that performance today was so mid. Another game that I look at and think we got away with it. The fact that we were able to keep a clean sheet today, to me, is a miracle. Villarreal had the better chances today. Villarreal were so wasteful in the final third. I think going forward in midfield and in attack, we created nothing. We only scored 2 goals because Valverde scored an absolute screamer in the first half, and then Vinny scored a screamer in the second half. But just the overall performance today was not good enough. And I don't know what's happened to our form. Because before we played Lille in the Champions League, the 3 games before that match against Atletico Madrid, Alaves, and Espanyol, we were on fire. We were cooking. And then we lost to Lille, dropped an absolute stinker, and now it seems like we just cannot get that rhythm back. What is going on with this team? And then at the end, we got Dani Carvajal suffering an injury, and it looks like it's serious. Did you guys see how he was reacting when he was on the floor? That looks bad. Carvajal's season might be done. His Real Madrid career might be finished. His deal was running out. We know that he's getting up there in age. Did we just witness the end of Dani Carvajal's Real Madrid career? It would suck if that's how it ends. But this team is in trouble, chat. How we play, how we look out there is unsustainable. I've been saying this since we played against Mallorca. We've been getting away with it. We've been dropping points to some shit teams. And all the chances that we're allowing people to have in the first half, if we actually went against somebody that had a lot more talent, if we were going against a Barcelona, if we were playing against a Liverpool, right? We got to go against Dortmund. We got to go against AC Milan. If we play like this against those people, we're getting slapped. Villarreal today have nobody to blame but themselves. They were all over us the opening 20 minutes. We did grow into the game. We did end up getting a goal by Fede Valverde, who scored from that corner, right? But again, we did nothing. Mbappé, stinker and hooked. We must have signed Mbappé from Wish. This cannot be the Kylian Mbappé that was at PSG, scoring 40 to 50 goals every season. Because my guy looks washed at 25 years old. Him and Vinny doing a little 1-2 on the left would have been in a great scoring opportunity. He gives the ball to Vinny. Vinicius gives it right back to him on a through ball. And the way that that ball bounced off of his foot, I would have thought Mbappé was wearing trampolines for boots. I could not believe that. That first touch was awful. He did absolutely nothing today. And some people might say, well, Mbappé, he's not even supposed to be playing. He's injured. He's come back really early. I don't care. The fact that you started off today means I can criticize you. Mbappé should get dropped, honestly. Mbappé should hold bench for a little bit. Find your form getting subbed on. We had to start Tchouaméni at center back, right? Militao was dealing with a little knock, so we rested him to start off the game. We're a very thin squad, especially in the back line. Hopefully, Dani Carvajal's injury is not as bad as how it looked. I'm hoping that he's only out for a little bit of time. But if he's injured, what are we going to do in defense? Lucas Vazquez at right back? I don't want to see that. You think I want to see Lucas Vazquez against Barca, against Liverpool, against AC Milan, against Dortmund? I don't want to see that. We're so thin back there. And I know a lot of people are blaming Carlo for our poor form. But I'm blaming the board. Toni Kroos retired, and what did we do to get a replacement? Nothing. We knew that we were thin at center back. David Alaba is still not fit. Nacho went to Saudi. What did we do to address our defense? Nothing. By the way, Kroos was at the stadium today. I would have kidnapped Kroos, and I would not have let him leave that stadium until he agreed to come back and play one more season. Because we're missing him in that midfield. But Carlo does have to hold some blame. His substitutions suck. All season, Carlo's subs have been awful. You're taking off the wrong people. You're not playing Arda Güler. Do you not rate Arda? I don't believe Carlo rates Arda Güler. There's no way. Because I thought, especially with Brahim Diaz being injured, Arda would play a lot more. Boy, have I been wrong. Arda's playing just as many minutes as he was as if we were fully healthy. Our midfield has no creativity. Stop playing Jude in the 10. Jude Bellingham is not a 10. He is a box-to-box 8. Jude is better off of the ball. Let him be an engine in that midfield. Let him crash the box late and bag goals that way. Start Arda at the 10. Just try it. Try it, Carlo. We have nothing to lose. We look like shit. All season, we have been ass. We had a nice little 3 games where we played well. And it fooled me. It really did. But now it's back to reality, clearly. How we have played this season is not sustainable. Villarreal should have scored this game. A few goals. They were cooking us, creating big chances. We're just lucky they're not clinical. And we've been relying on teams not being clinical all season. That's why we've been getting away with it. Man. The title race is wide open, right? Barcelona dropping points, or losing, I should say, to Osasuna the other week really helped us. Because they were flying. And we are in the title race, as we should be every single season. But to be honest, I'm not really feeling that confident in terms of silverware. We already won the UEFA Super Cup. Are we going to be able to win La Liga playing like this over 38 games? I don't think so. What about the Champions League? Are we going to be able to get something from that? We just lost to Lille in that competition. That's our competition. Copa del Rey, Spanish Super Cup. It's going to be tough. The Club World Cup in the summer. As things stand right now, chat, I'm not confident. I'm really not. It literally took 2 screamers for us to get something from this game because we created nothing. Valverde, by the way, what a player. What a freaking player Valverde is. This guy is one of the most complete midfielders in world football. He is world class. Name me another 8 better than Valverde. I can't think of many. If you need him to defend, he's there. If you need him to score a goal, he's there. If you need him to help you build up, he's there. And we're very lucky that this guy is so durable. Because Fede Valverde has played the most minutes for club and country. Week in, week out, he's putting in a 90-minute shift. No rest for us. And he's cooking. Does not even look fatigued. That man is a machine. And we need to rest him. Because we cannot afford for Valverde to get injured. Vinicius. What a goal. And I'll be real. Before he scored that screamer, he wasn't really doing too much, right? Our attack was dead today. But when things were looking promising, it's because it was coming from Vinicius. It was coming from Vinny. So that was a well-deserved goal in my opinion, because he was the only attacking player that I could honestly say was making an impact. What a shot from outside the box. Centrally as well. I'm hearing some shouts that maybe we should start Vinicius centrally and put Mbappé left wing. I'm open to all suggestions. We started off in the 4-4-2 again today, right? Second straight game that we ran this formation. Camavinga's now back. I think he played pretty well, right? Camavinga's come back from injury nicely. He didn't make any mistakes today. No handballs, thank God. But yeah, I mean, Vinny showed why he's winning the Ballon d'Or in a few weeks. He's him. Vinicius is the star boy. He is the franchise player. Absolute monster. Time and time again, he's scoring important goals. Vinicius is a big game player. And this was a big game. Because Villarreal are sitting in third right now. Now, by the time Atletico play tomorrow, Villarreal might drop from third. But at the time of this recording, Villarreal have been a team that have been on some decent form. But we should have punished them today. We should have beat the shit out of them. This should have been a statement W for us. Villarreal have conceded the second or third most goals in the league. They get into shootouts damn near every single game. And we weren't able to create much against them. Every team when they play us end up turning into prime Italy. Their defenders and their goalkeeper. It's ridiculous. But we still got to look better. This team is very imbalanced. We're still trying to figure out how to play without Toni Kroos. And we're still trying to figure out how to play with Mbappé. So you're dealing with a big addition while also dealing with the big loss. But the reason that I think we look so shaky to start off this season is because of the board. I blame Florentino Perez. I blame all the other decision makers. That Mbappé signing over for the summer, it got us gassed up. It made us really happy. But it's papering over the cracks. Again, the fact that we did not address center back. We clearly wanted Lenny Yoro. We were in for him. You didn't want to match the money that United wanted to spend. Fair enough. But that does not mean you don't sign. How do you not sign a center back, period? How do you not go get a deep line playmaker in that midfield to try and fill that Toni Kroos role? Now we're sitting here, a second season with all these injuries. It's fucking ridiculous, the amount of injuries that we're dealing with. Every day, every game, it's something different. And I really hope that Dani Carvajal is not seriously hurt. One, because his Madrid career should not end like this. Two, he's a very important player for us, and we don't have any adequate backup for him. Lucas Vazquez, are you kidding me? We might have to run Eder Militao at right back and start Tchouaméni at center back with Rudiger. Our board has let us down, but Carlo will get all the blame for this. He will. And I think Carlo does need some blame because tactically, I think he's not setting us up in the best way. It's his job to find out how to get this team to click. And I don't think he's done what's required yet. But I don't have a short-term memory. Fans that want Carlo sacked right now are crazy. We just won the Champions League a few months ago. We've won more trophies in the last 12 months than we've lost games. No, I don't want Carlo sacked right now. I can't think of a better manager to come in right now. But I do believe this will be Carlo's last season. I know that his deal runs out in 2026, but I do not see Carlo managing Madrid after this season. But I don't think they'll sack him. I think what they'll end up doing is putting Carlo into like a different role at the club. Like he'll stay at the club and it'll come out like, you know, we've agreed that Carlo will now do this role or whatever. But I don't think we'll just sack him. No, Carlo's done too much to deserve to just be outright sacked. And I'm just starting to think of what new managers do I want, because I don't like Xabi Alonso like that. I'm not sold on him. For me, I'm looking at Jurgen Klopp. Go get me Klopp next summer. I think we would cook. With this squad that we have, it perfectly fits Jurgen Klopp. Go sign Trent in the summer as well. I think that you'll see us put in some real dominant performances. But as I said, look, man, I'll take the 3 points. I'll take the clean sheet. But another game that I would honestly say we were lucky to get this result. because we did nothing today. No creativity. Nothing in attack. Defensively, we were getting carved up as well. But Villarreal, just not clinical. Lucky for us. Very lucky for us. But get in the chat. I want to know what you guys thought about this game. I want to know what you guys are thinking in general, right? Get your opinions down below, and I'll check them out. Definitely make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that those post notifications are turned on so you guys don't miss anytime I drop a new video or I go live. I'm out.